Okay, so you have got the clean Umbraco installed and you're showed the looks like there's still work to do page because there's nothing in it. So what we need to do now is pop over to the admin section and log yourself in. As I said previously, I already have HTML file, my style sheets and some images ready to go in. So here we are with a completely blank install. Our content's got nothing, media, I have nothing under settings, under document types, which I'll explain soon, or style sheets, or templates, completely blank. So we need to start here. So what we could do is, as I explained in the previous one, I could literally just upload the style sheets into the style sheets folder, into the CSS folder, and they'd appear in my style sheets. But we'll create them manually here. I think it's probably a better way of going. Let's just put this in here. Oh, there we go. So we've got a reset and styles. So let's just create those, and I'll show you. Just right click on the node. This is under settings. Click create. So first thing we'll do is create reset. There we go, reset appears there. As you can see, that's the file path. It's in CSS reset.css, which is exactly what we want to do. So we'll grab my reset styles. And I'll paste them into my editor. Click save. Here we go, style sheet saved. So that's my reset style sheet saved, ready to go. And I'll create my styles. There we go, you can see on the styles, it's saved the actual file itself. So we'll jump back in and grab the styles. If I can find the window. There we go. Saved. Okay, so we now have our style sheets in Umbraco, and I'll show you if we go down to settings, reloads, and you'll see there they are. Reset and styles both ready, and they're actually in the file system. So we'll see, go to the Umbraco, and if we go refresh and go into the CSS, there you go, there they are, actually ready to go as actual style sheets. So what we need to do now is we need a main template which we can use for the site. And again, as I said before, I've actually created an HTML file ready to go. So, and it's very simple, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is just grab the HTML from here and save it. And basically what it is you're creating sort of multiple nested master pages in Umbraco. So we need to create a master page. So I'll create my master page under templates, and we'll have master. It's just naming conventions are, I guess, would be up to you, but that's just what I tend to call the master page. Okay, and it automatically creates it for you. Already it's like a nested master page because it inherits from the master page's default.master in Umbraco. So now what we need to do is actually just paste our HTML in. There we go, and as you can see, it's just already referencing my styles, which I've already created, and I just put a token jQuery link in there, but I use it from the Google site just so it's compressed and cached, and it's just less resources on my server. Whether that's a big deal or not for you, I don't know. So what we'll do here is I always just root them out anyway, just for my own peace of mind. And let's have a look here. Is everything done on there? And what we'll do is we'll just save that. There we go, and it tells you that your template's saved without any errors. So, right, so now we've got everything in there apart from the images that I need. Now, it depends how you do things, but basically, I like to create an image folder and just stick it in the root of the site and then upload that, because I don't want my sort of assets for the site, sort of background images and things like that, being available to the users under the media section. That's their sort of where they store their own images for the site. I think it's a bit of overkill, especially if it's a big site. You have hundreds of images. So what I do is I'll literally just create an image folder and then just upload that. So in this case I'll just copy one from to the other. So oh, there we go, let's jump into the, we'll take the image folder, copy that, then we'll pop that into the Umbraco folder there. I'll just refresh that for my own peace of mind. Okay, so now the only thing I'm referencing that for anyway is the logo in the master page, which I think is there under image logo, which is fine, but I'll just root that out as well. And then in the styles, I think there's a background image on. I've put on the somewhere. There we go. I'll just root that out there. So now we have our images. We've got our default page, and we've got our style sheets in. But what we need to do now is I want to obviously have this as a template. So I'm going to carve out the insides of my main content here, where I'd like when I create a new page, where the content to be editable in the center of this template. And then what we'll do is we'll insert a content placeholder, or sorry, area placeholder, which is exactly the same as just a normal master page, and we'll call this inner content, and insert that ready. Okay, and we'll give that a save. So now our template's ready. We've got our style sheets and everything else ready. We just need to start building out some pages really, and in that we go into the doc types, which what I'll do is I'll save that for the next video. But again, I'll just quickly recap again. What we did is we put our styles in our style sheets. Obviously, just right click and create, and you can just copy and paste the styles in, or you can obviously write them in, just in the editor. I put a master template into my templates folder, because what I'll do is I'll have nested master pages underneath this master, and the content will always appear in the main content here in this section. And then I've put my reference to a jQuery externally, and I uploaded my image folder with my sort of assets for the background images and other things for the site as a separate folder, because I don't want them appearing in my media folder that clients can use, and they can obviously select images, which I think is a bit inappropriate. So now we'll move on to building out the actual pages using doc types.